Hello, and welcome to another episode of Doomsday, Clerk with myself, Terry Gant, and we're recording from Third Coast Comics at 6443 North Sheridan Road. Today also happens to be Free Comic Book Day, which has been delayed a little bit because of the pandemic. Normally it's the first Saturday in May, but today it's August 14th, so we're going to do a couple of different things for you. I'm going to point out some comics that you ought to probably go out and check out from your comic shop. Even if you pick mine or pick another one, it doesn't really matter. Just go out and maybe grab these comics. You could be interested in them. Go out there and grab them from any comic book shop you want to. And since it's Free Comic Book today, Free Comic Book Day today, just go out and grab any number of free comics. Different stores have different kind of rules on how many you can have, and we all carry different books, right? So at my particular shop, it's 4 comics a piece from a ton of different titles, a ton of different publishers. There's like 4 tables worth of comics or whatever. We got a lot of books. So like other comic shops will probably have a similar number of books. Some might even have more. So just get out there and enjoy your free comic book today. Since we didn't get one last year really at all, I'm kind of excited that this day is back, you know? All right, let's just get into it, right? The first thing I want to point out to you is a comic called Ordinary Gods. There's 2 issues of it out now. It's by Kyle Higgins. The writer's Kyle Higgins, and the artist is Felipe Watanabe. And basically, I feel like this is a book that's for for fans of like Wicked and Divine, but you want a little more grit to your book, you might dig Ordinary Gods, right? And Wicked and Divine was a fantastic series, and I really like Kyle Higgins' writing, and I love the art too. It's sort of a past lives and sort of like different deities and pantheons kind of a book or whatever. Past life regressions, like gods kind of being reborn into regular people and kind of like hijinks ensuing sort of thing. It's got 2 issues out, good stuff. I'd say run out there and get it. It's from Image Comics. I don't think you'll be disappointed at all. The first trade paperback, or rather the trade paperback for The Expanse is out, right? And if you're Expanse fans like I am, then this is pretty exciting. This book, when it came out originally, I was super excited for it. It's now all collected. Boom Studios has done it before the next season starts, which we're probably like a good 6 months away or something like that. Why not go out there if you're really jonesing for more Expanse stuff? I've been doing like a listening of the audiobooks. I really love this universe. I love these characters. Like, go out there and grab it, right? And it's only like, $17? It's not even like a $25 hardcover or anything like that. And softcover, this is a good bargain for you. If you like sci-fi and you like hard sci-fi, The Expanse should be right up your alley. Go check that out. If you're a wrestling fan, there's a Wrestling and Comics connection. There is New Day and the Power of Positivity, right? The New Day are a fantastic wrestling group. And honestly, I think that in pop culture, they have a little more, just a lot more success in pop culture than WWE may have ever expected them to have, because the way they treat them in terms of booking is not necessarily at all parallel to the way that we, the fans, ever think about them. So the fact that they have a comic out, which is the most New Day thing possible, is just pretty damn cool. And it's from Boom Studios. There are 2 issues. New Day, Power of Positivity. Why not get in on some good old New Day action? It's like a story of how like the New Day as individual wrestlers broke into the business and then other hijinks and all that, other shenanigans. You shouldn't be disappointed at all if you're a fan of the New Day. And like wrestling fans, most of us are fans of the New Day on one level or another. Go grab their comic. And then the last book I'll point out is, well, there's 2 comics, I guess. Second to last, Moon Knight. Moon Knight #1. Go out there and read Moon Knight #1 in advance of his Netflix series. Well, it's not Netflix. It's whatever they got now. The Marvel Disney Plus Action Max, whatever the hell they call that. Like, go out there in advance of his new show. Go get Moon Knight #1. It's an ongoing series, but the first issue's out. Like, why not? From the trailers, things I've seen from Moon Knight, I think they're going to do a good job with it. And Moon Knight's last 2 or 3 series have all been really good. I don't see a reason to regress now. Just go ahead and get that done, right? Go enjoy yourself some Moon Knight. Get in there on the ground floor if you don't know anything about the character. I would say he's Marvel's Batman, but then Marvel might get cranky at me about it, but he's Marvel's Batman. With like a really cool couple of twists to him that Batman doesn't have, right? Or that they lean into a little more than ever gets leaned into with Batman. I like the character. I think you might too. Go out there and check it out. Speaking of Batman, there's now an in-universe Batman 89, right? So this is a Batman comic that takes place in the Tim Burton Batman universe with the Michael Keaton Batman with the soundtrack by Prince. That started now. Number 1 just came out this week. Why not go out and grab that thing if you're a fan of Batman? Get into it. Hey, welcome to Free Comic Book Day 2021 here at Third Coast Comics, 6443 North Sheridan Road in Chicago. It being Free Comic Book Day, I thought it'd be a cool thing if I could maybe preview a couple of the things that we happen to have here that might be in other comic shops too, if you're just going around collecting all the free comics. Some of the choice things that we have at our shop particularly are Oni Press has a summer celebration sampler, which is multiple books, or multiple comics and properties in one book for you. If you want to try Joanna and the Impossible Monsters, Mooncakes, which is a great series, the Tea Dragon Tapestry, or there's a new book they just put out recently called The Sprite and the Gardener. Or they got kind of a preview for all of those here. For Sonic fans, there's a Free Comic Book Day 30th anniversary book. For Legend of Korra fans, of which there are many of you, there's a Legend of Korra Free Comic Book Day book. And there's even a Star Wars in the High Republic, Star Wars The High Republic kind of adventures series, which is the all-ages Star Wars series. And the High Republic is all about a Star Wars series for things that happened before all the other Star Wars stuff happened, right? So back when things were good in the galaxy, I guess in the Star Wars universe, with the Jedi being all Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I don't really know. But it's something along those lines. Just trust me on that, I'm probably right. Also for Free Comic Book Day, there's 2000 AD has Judge Dredd out. Judge Dredd's a definitely popular character, fan favorite, kind of hardcore, precursors to the Punisher. Always interesting stories with Judge Dredd. That's pretty cool. There's J. Michael Straczynski, the guy who did Babylon 5 and a bunch of other stuff for Marvel Comics. He's got The Resistance Uprising. He's got a preview of his first issue for that. There's a Batman book. Batman for DC's done one that kind of previews the Fear State event they're going to be doing in Batman, and it's got a preview for the I Am Batman comic. That's a new one from these guys. There's the guys who do Black Mass Studios, I think they're called. They have a comic called Black, which is a universe in which only black people get superpowers. They've got a preview book for their situation going on. That's pretty cool. There's a Teen Titans book. There's Beast Boy Loves Raven. This was a popular graphic novel that came out just in the last year or so. There's a Free Comic Day version for that. There's a ton. There's Avengers. Marvel has an Avengers book where the Avengers are basically dealing with the Hulk going wild, which is something that happens a lot for the Hulk and the Avengers. Free Comic Day offering for that. Spider-Man and Venom. That's one that we've got. And everybody digs. There's a lot of Spider-Man fans, a ton of Venom fans. There's a new Venom movie coming out, a new Spider-Man movie coming out. Go out there and grab yourself a Free Comic Day version of it. One of my favorites is Space Pirate Captain Harlock. Long-term kind of anime property there with how cool is, look at that dude, man. That's one of the coolest, look at that design on that guy, man. For space pirates, space opera, large-scale battle, kind of the Arcadias, a living pirate ship in space. That's kind of dope. I love everything about Captain Harlock. There's a Blade Runner comic that is Blade Runner 2029 and Blade Runner Origins. So for Blade Runner fans, of which there are many of us, this kind of ties in with their regular Blade Runner series. And there's just a ton of things. There's a lot out there for Free Comic Book Day. So go to any comic shop you can go to. Come to Third Coast Comics at 6443 North Sheridan Road here in Chicago if you want to. Or just go to whichever your closest comic shop is. A lot of people go to multiple comic shops in one day. Just hit them all up. Just get out there. It's a great day for comics. So go out there and enjoy your Free Comic Book Day, everybody. Thanks.